So, third try about the YouTube channel. I've had some doubts about this, but it is something for the past year that it was in my mind. It was some kind of idea that we wanted to do. Didn't know how, not just didn't know, but simply we were scared a little bit, I must admit. Um, we have our production unit. We have where basically we have the studio where we create the leather goods. We have our laundry room. I will show you that in the future videos. You will see everything. Those who follow us, they already know. But we want to create something different. We want to build a Serqet Leather Complex. Now, what is that? And how is that going to function? What are we going to do, etc.? We could have paid people to do that for us. Basically, it's not a problem, but somehow we couldn't reach to a mutual idea. What I wanted for them to create, they had some kind of vision. I've had some kind of a vision, but we didn't collide. We've tried with several different partners, etc. It doesn't matter. Simply, we decided to take a different step into all of this. And I would like to guide you through to what our idea is. And I think something like this does not exist anywhere in the world. And I think it's going to bring the luxury on exceptionally next level. So if you would be so kind, please to follow me. I would like to show you the space, where and what we're going to do. So basically what these things that you see behind me is where we are going to build. And when I say we, I mean I. I will try to build everything from the ground up. I will tell you which, where, what place, etc. But you have to know one thing. I have zero knowledge about building, especially with wood, because we want all of those new objects you will see for what and how and why are we building them. They will be out of wood. Um, I have no knowledge of it. I have seen it. I have helped a couple of my friends, etc. We've built this with construction workers, etc. But I never did it myself. So I never done something like that myself. And I will be in need of a lot of help of how and what and where from you guys, because this is a new territory for me. But I think it's a beautiful thing to lay foundations for the Serqet Leather complex that we're trying to build. So come over here and let me present you my idea. First of all, we're maybe going to have to try to cut this one. We have actually this space over here. And for this space, the plan is, the plan, you can put it over there. My wife is recording, so that's going to be fun. She doesn't know how to record. I don't know how to build, but somehow we have an idea. This place here, we want to create a special wooden box, a special package. I will show a picture somewhere, some early drafts, how we want it to look, and that will be like for our special wallets, it will be charged extra, etc. So basically this idea became from wanting to create the boxes in-house. You will see somewhere in the video, I will post a picture. So here we are going to have like 10 or 12 meters by 3 or 4 meters woodworking shop that we want, where we are going to create those boxes with epoxy, with some walnuts, etc. You will see, it's going to be wonderful. But however, I wanted to be able to enter from this side over here, and then basically the whole shop is going to be here. And not shop, let's say the studio for creating those boxes. And that is just the first part. The second part is the most interesting and the most unique, that I don't think anybody in the world has it. I know I know one leather company in France. I'm not going to name them, but they do that with the products. They're working on sunbathing the products. And we're going to create a special hub right where you see these poles over here, a special hub where we're going to have boxes, special wooden boxes with a lot of UV protection, but you will see. I am going to go into details when we get to this part. We're going to have a special boxes for the UV, for weather conditions, bugs, etc., where we're going to actually sunbathe the products and the leather itself. And the process of sunbathing is going to last everywhere from 3 to 6 months, and then we're going to create a product out of it and sell it as a special. So in this area here, we're going to have like a wall where that will be put it. Now, the next idea is we don't have a summer house. And when our clients come in summer, we usually sit in the lounge room and we want to change that. But it's not going to be the regular summer house. Summer house is going to go from this area over here all the way up to somewhere here. We shall see. But for now, that's like some kind of idea. And it's not going to be an ordinary summer house. Why? Because it's going to be the exhibit house as well. How so? We're going to create, like in this area over here, there are going to be poles where we're going to put some of the products. So what we're going to do, those products are basically from the summer house. You will be able to walk through and check out those products. It will be like signature models like King's Keeper M1, models with gold, etc., that we are going to put for display and, of course, for the future buyer, if they are interested, is just so we can compile everything. The reason all about we're trying to do all of this is I want to gather all those natural elements. We work with natural leather that is naturally dyed. We're going to use the sun, we're going to use the wood, we're going to use the gold. Those are the five core, let's say, principles. Everything is handmade, everything is given by the nature, and we're creating some kind of art out of it. Now, as I've mentioned earlier, let's go back in the shade, it's easier. So, as I've mentioned, I have zero knowledge about all of this. And as I've said, we've been preparing for this in a sort of way. I've been checking out some YouTube videos, been consulting some of my friends, and so on and so on. And we've started buying tools. I'm a firm believer that without tools, we cannot create anything. And I will, of course, we're awaiting a lot more tools to arrive. They're probably a week or two away. I would like to show you some of those tools that we've bought. One of the most important ones, basically, that I think they are important is the leathers. As you can see, this is something we are going to be operating on. No, I didn't have any leathers, so we bought a new one. We bought, I'm not sure how you call this in English. It's like a drill with two batteries, etc. They told me it's a good tool, it's a professional tool. I don't know, but we bought it, and I hope it's going to serve the purpose. Once again, everything will be made out of wood. For those who want to see, to check out how it looks like, this is how it looks like. Again, I have been using it, of course. I mean, I know how to use this tool in particular, but never to actually create such a big project as this one. What also arrived, what we've also got, is another power tool. I don't know how do you call this one in English, but it's a saw. Again, very sturdy one. As for my information, it's a very professional one, very good one, etc., etc., etc. We're going to use it again. Everything will be built out of wood. And another tool that has arrived. Again, I don't know the name of it, but of course, you can write down in the comment in English. Oh, it's a bit heavy. I don't know if you can check it out. It's a circular saw, if I'm right. Not sure, but don't hold the grudge. So basically, these are the three power tools that we've got. So we can cut everything, prepare everything, etc. We have a lot more tools that are coming our way, and of course, probably during the whole process, we're going to see, and I will buy more tools. Ultimately, I want to create all of this myself. Obviously, I'm going to have some help, such as digging the foundations, probably pouring some concrete, just so we can speed up things a little bit. As for the constructions, the roofing, etc., I will try to do all myself with some consulting and, of course, with all of your help. Now, This is this was just an idea, and when we started all of this leather business, this was like wishful thinking, because to create something like this, I'll be honest with you, it requires a lot of money. So far, we have this complex here. Honey, if you can put the camera over there so they can see the complex. So far, we have the studio, we have the lounge room. You can rotate the camera to show them. So we have the lounge room right in here that we've additionally built. We have the studio where we actually make our leather goods. Um, and now we're trying to cover, let's go, all of this area that you can see all the way down there. So when the people come to visit the Serqet Leather Complex, they can basically have the experience of the luxury. It's going to be exceptional. Uh, I think it's a dream unfulfilled. I will building it myself, and yes, I will be building it in a suit, which goes with me. I hope. Um, I'm probably going to lose, like, I'm probably going to lose some weight, which is good, and I'm probably going to lose a couple of suits, but again, it's good. Um, I don't know. For the first video, I think I've told you enough. I would be more than glad if you write in the comments the tools that we don't have that might help us. Please keep in mind that for now we are trying to buy professional, but not like ultra expensive professional. I don't have that kind of money. I wish I would, but I don't. So recommend us a few tools that you know that we will need for the woodworking that I've told you, that will be good for us in some middle ground. I would like to say not too cheap, not too expensive, but something that will make our jobs easier. Of course, as for the building, etc., you can post in the comments, you can give advices, but as we go, I will probably ask you a ton of questions, and don't mind me if I make like some stupidly crazy mistakes, because they are going to happen, because once again, I have zero idea how to build this, but I have a dream, I have a will. We've gathered some money to buy the power tools, to buy the things that we need, like concrete, the wood, etc. So what can I say? I'll see you in the next video in a week or two, depending when we start digging the ground and pouring the concrete. I'm hoping in the next 10 days. At least that's what's arranged. And yeah, I think this is going to be quite the journey, quite the journey. And of course, we're going to have some leather stuff as well. We're going to do some leather as well as with the building. When the building needs to stop or something, or we are out of funds at the moment for that, we're going to input some leather things. But anyway, we're going to mix and match everything. Welcome. What can I say? If you would like to follow us to see creation of all of this, or let's say to be the part of all of this creating, etc., I will be more than welcome to hear your advices, to hear what you have to say about this. And I think this is something that will put the leather goods, the luxury leather goods, on a special scale in the world, because what we are building here does not exist anywhere in the world. Thank you once again. Please subscribe, follow for more, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.